5 riddles have I posed. Perhaps you expected more. Though constant this world may seem. And so, the time has come, but for now...
Not bad, all things considered.
Not half bad. Well, So dearly did you love our game that you have sought me out again. Let us resume at once.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
How easily the mind unravels. Some say it's pain that does it best, others darkness. But I say neither. Rather, I say a mind cannot be more soundly broken than when it beholds its earnest efforts laid low in a single stroke. Could you survive such despair? We shall see. Here, I have an amphora destined for Sir Moritz in Batal. Deliver it to him, but beware, it's rather fragile. I do hope your struggle will amuse.
Drawing in a crowd is only half the battle.
Is this a challenge?
You there. You seem like a learned individual. Surely you have an interest in the mighty Sphinx depicted on yonder wall? 'Tis a beast of fearsome intellect, whose riddles have confounded some of the greatest sages in history. Indeed, 'tis said that answering its questions is but a portion of the puzzle. Should the day come that you seek to challenge the Sphinx yourself, you would do well to look to this mural for wisdom.
What business have you here?
What in the world were you thinking, bringing me to such a place? Hold a moment. That vase. It cannot be. For generations now, my family has been charged with a duty to seek out this amphora. To think that it was hidden here, of all places! Is that why you brought me here? So that I might claim it? Oh, joyous day! At long last our vigil is at an end.
Well, well. Very good. Well, well. The amphora has been delivered intact. I'd not thought you had it in you. Though I'd hoped to savor your dismay, you shall have your prize all the same.
That was certainly worthwhile.
Now, questions beget questions, and I have one for you. How many riddles have you solved thus far? My memory fails me, you see. Remind me, and make it plain. Let yonder statues be your means. For every question aptly answered, bring one here before me. Let yonder statues be your means. For every question aptly answered, bring one here before me. This is your answer? Are you sure of your count? My, that's quite a number. And the correct one, no less. I see you're keeping track. Of course, your erudition shan't go unrewarded. Though ours is a battle of wits, tests of metal are more to your strength. Is that not so? Come, try your arm, though he shall be your opponent, not I. However, I am not one to be amused by a simple duel. Bear this ring into battle, that I might gauge your true strength.
I shan't let them harm you.
Good show. It seems your mind is as strong as your arm. You have more than earned your reward. Another chest is yours to claim. So vast is this world, and full of life. You are indeed. In the grand scheme, we are as distinct from one another as pebbles on a beach. Yet we do so love to extol our differences. But are these differences so great? If you believe so, this next task should prove exceedingly simple. I seek this man. If men are so distinct, I'm sure you'll find him in a trice.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Our friend still not come.
So vast is this world, and full of life. You are but one of many. Indeed. In the grand... But are these differences so great? Is this the man I sought? Truly? You are satisfied with your answer? Then I shall weigh its merit. To pluck a human from the faceless swarm is no less a challenge than to seek a single grain of sand on the Alta Batal coast. Yet pluck you have, and for that, I congratulate you. Another prize is yours for the taking. And with that, I shall now take my leave of you to await the next...
Outstanding!
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you.
That will do. Most impressive, I must say. I almost hope that you and I shall meet again. It has been long indeed since I was last so entertained.
That was certainly worthwhile.
A laudable result. Just what I would expect of the Arisen.
Our efforts have been rewarded.
It is an item of exceptional rarity. I cannot wait to tell my own master of its existence. It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Hail arisen. 'Tis plain you've been tricked.
All told, I'm rather satisfied with my
An
performance.
unexpected reunion.
Why, you there. Your presence is requested at the tavern this evening. Who's the one requesting? I didn't ask. 'Tis none of my concern. The fellow said aught about the usual place.
Something fun to do.
Good day to you.
To try to enjoy life where and when I can.
Stomach's complaining, but the sleeping dust before I think of supper. Like the spirit of a woman half my age.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
Eyes on what they use.
Oh, could use a rest.
Well met. My bed calls and I shan't resist.
Perhaps I ought to stop.
Wonder if anyone will notice if I stay here a bit.
Suppose I ought to earn my
"'Tis you! You can't know how grateful I am to you. I could feel death's hand at my throat, and that horrid abbess urging it to choke the life out of me. But owing to your aid, here I am, feeling myself again. Truly, sir, I cannot thank you enough."
Good tidings, sir. A doctor has come, Sir Radcliffe. He's been tending to our patients, and I am thrilled to say that their condition is much improved. He's even instructed us on how to care for them properly. I am eternally grateful for his aid. We were in desperate need of guidance, you know. But when I told him as much, he said to save my thanks for you. I know not what transpired, but thank you, nevertheless. Though we have no doubt lost favor in the people's eyes, I shall strive to earn it back. I hoped you might make use of this.
Nothing ever seems to happen round here.
Ah, I'll take that.
Hoi, Arisen! I was hoping you'd come by, so I could thank you again for all your help. You wanted to ask me a favour this time? All right. How can I help? So, this noble boy wants me to pretend to be him? I'm not sure that'd work. I mean, I don't know the first thing about being a noble. Besides, are you sure we can trust these people? It all sounds a bit fishy to me. All right, I'll do it. But if I'm not very good at it, it's not my fault, okay?
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. Shall we bring Miss Daphne to see Master Sebastian? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life. I might nod off if I'm not careful. This place.
Look, young master. She's here.
Indeed. I could Diana. Will you dress her and instruct her in her role?
As you wish, young master. This way, if you please, miss.
What a kindness you've done me. Now I can go and fetch a gift for Mother. I'm hoping a little cheer will aid her in her recovery, and a flower from Melve seems just the thing. She was born there, you see. No doubt her days would be brighter with a memento of her old home by her bedside.
All is ready, young master. You need only...
You know, the roads around Melve are supposed to be really dangerous. I heard the safest way to get there is to carry something that reeks of Cyclops with you, because it'll scare all the monsters away.
The lands around Melve are rife with poisonous flora. I'd hoped to pack an antidote for the young master, but the shops had none to spare. 'Tis not only poison the plants inflict, but drowsiness besides. Might there not be a...
Well then, I ought to be off, I suppose. I must confess, I feel rather uneasy. This is my first time leaving the city. I only hope I've not forgotten anything of import. You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What precisely would you suggest? My thanks. I'm certain these will come in use. Now, I really must be going. Wish me luck.
Take care, young master.
Come back safe.
Thank you for your aid in all of this, sir. I shall see about procuring you a suitable reward, so pray do come visit us again.
Shall we get some rest then? I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Come. We've much to be getting on with. Feeling rested, I trust?
Oh, sir, the young master has not returned. I beg you, find him and bring him safely home. If
you'll help him, won't you, Arisen?
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Not be trifled with.
This is not an encounter I foresee. The Arisen has been torched. Quick! Douse the flames! Foul substance. Avoid it at all costs.
Be on your guard.
No harm shall come to you.
Prepare yourself.
Well done. Are its weak points, but they will recover over time. We must focus our attacks upon them.
I can hardly believe it. The beast is and you truly are the Arisen. Incredible. Somehow I knew you'd come. You have my gratitude as well, sir.
Ulrika, glad I am to see you unharmed.
Forgive me. I'd best go. But I shan't forget this. Thank you.
We've managed to repel the dragon. But what will become of Mel?
Perhaps we ought to stop by the village again in the near future. See how it's getting on.
Come on! Don't drag this down! I'm gonna enjoy this.
dare I say it, we trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
On my way! Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Ah, 'tis you. Thank goodness you happened by, or who knows what might have become of me. I fear I'm poisoned. Please, you must help me.
I'll gather this.
I fear I'm poisoned. Please, you must help me. Please, sir, you're my...
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
What's this all about?
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command. Our party is composed of quite a few men.
Cut that out.
What was that?
It's a bit early for a rest,
Have you a different destination in mind?
Wasn't sure we'd survive that, but...
Shall I do?
Well met, sir.
How might I be?
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both...
We must rest.
Got to work if I'm to put bread on the table.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead. Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Tis quiet about. Still too early to the house.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
No! I'm not sending anyone into that cave!
But Jonas, isn't it your duty to aid our people?
Heh! This world's gone to the dogs.
Think I can manage?
Sir Arisen, I am sorry you had to witness that. Jonas has been e'er harsher in his treatment of beastrons since we were last beset by monsters. Yet how can he condone leaving a man to his death is beyond my ken. Listen, I know I have begged many favors of you afore now, yet I fear I must ask another. Though the chief has forbidden it, a number of us intend to mount a rescue. Will you aid us in our efforts? Pray, meet us at Stormwind Cave at the tip of the cape.
Let us make haste, that no life may be lost on our account.
Sophiaran awaits us at Stormwind Cave. Let us go join in the rescue effort. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
You've come. I knew I could count on you. In we go, then.
Perhaps we ought to hurry, lest we arrive too late to be of aid.
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boats.
Ah, yes. That's a...
Where are the Saurians?
Flame will accomplish little against this foe.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
I'm saved. Thank you.
Shall we report our results?
Thanks, sir. I'd be roasting over a spit if it weren't for you, so to speak.
What a relief. Now, let us not tarry. The village awaits.
Let me get that. Would you mind coming over here? What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I have a feeling 'twill be worth the climb. Master, I believe I could be of aid here. I would gladly be of aid, Arisen.
So, 'twould seem your rescue mission was a success. No matter. You'll accept your punishment all the same.
How can you say that, Jonas? Now you're just being cruel.
Cruel, am I? And what do you call disobeying my orders? and endangering the entire village for the sake of one foolhardy beastren. You're banished, all of you. You'll find no welcome in Harv any longer.
All that effort for a reward so unjust. The village chief is a callous man. To cast Sir Fioran and the others out.
Is loathsome, being the bearer of such ill tidings.
This is the last straw. I've never heard such nonsense.
You dare! I refuse to accept this. What? Keep my spirits up somehow.
Seems this old man's time.
Some of us get complacent. But I
It is quiet about.
Hey!
What brings you here?
Fancy a look at my wares?
Always a pleasure.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
We've a journey to prepare for after all. We can't afford to cut corners.
You're welcome to browse my wares.
No matter how you look at it.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? Just recall, I found a treasure chest near here during my travels. There, Master! A drake! Its heart is most vulnerable. It's no mean feat, but it can be done.
Now! While the heart is exposed!
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
No harm shall come to you!
Lord save our best will do.
By your leave. Well done, Master!
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
I will protect you.
Our enemies have grown in number. This battle's end is more distant than I'd hoped.
Paths to victory are myriad indeed. That struck...
Many thanks. I hope this conveys my gratitude.
Methinks I espy a spot that will yield us ore.
Ore is heavy. Well worth its weight. A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
We've no cause to visit the campsite as yet.
There's enough to make camp only when the need arises. On my way!
I'll sleep like a log tonight.
Arisen. I should have expected you may...
Is your pack slowing you down, Master? Pray, bear in mind that you can only carry so much by yourself.
Battle is upon us!
In another world, I learned that a forgotten rift stone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
Shall we set it rolling?
You have my protection!
Come on, put up a fight. Don't go soiling yourself now.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
Oi! Will you pay for that?
Just another way to save your own skin.
Wasn't looking for a fight, but I can take you.
Pray, follow me. I shall remain by your side. Look out, Arisen! We're under attack! Ah! See that? You're going to grab hold of a Minotaur. Your best chance is right before it charges.
Nicely done!
Come, follow my example. Hold fast, Arisen. I shan't let you fall.
Defend the Arisen!
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this. When tarred, be sure to avoid open flame. Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige. Here we go again.
If battle cannot be avoided, 'tis fight or die.
Of course.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid. Sunset draws near. We shall have to rely on our other senses as the darkness robs us of our sight.
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it?
Seems your luck's run out. I'm gonna
I will protect you.
Most impressive, Master!
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues. That was certainly worthwhile. That looks promising. Any ideas as to how...
Oh, true to your word, you have come. Let us begin at once. I should like to observe your form, first and foremost. You have my gratitude. I learned much from you just now. In fact, I have made a discovery. Unlike those of elven make, bows crafted by other races are designed for keen aim. Is that not so? But I can see this is no revelation for you. I expect you thought this design common to all bows, yes? Not so for those of elven make, however. Our bows are crafted to guide not the hand, but the heart. Mayhap you will find the sentiment strange, but such is the perspective of elven kind. We are taught that arrows loosed with proper form will strike true, as if 'tis all a matter of poise. I admit, I find it rather baffling myself. Perhaps that is why my bowmanship has failed to improve. Yet with this bow, I begin to understand. Let us see if I fare... Huzzah! What a feat! I can hardly believe it. Every last arrow found its mark. This marvel is nothing at all like an elven bow. The desire to think that I should feel such a difference. Mayhap I am more suited to a bow of foreign make than one of my own people's. It is a strange thought, but how else to explain it? My arrows have not soared so true in all my days. I'd nearly given up on myself, yet 'twould seem I am not without talent after all. My performance with this bow has divested me of such doubts. But the ingenuity of this design, if only my people would take heed. It is all very well to talk of honing one's form, but why should we not perfect the tool so integral to our customs? I am decided. I shall take this bow back to the arbor. With this as my weapon, I have no doubt I shall pass my trial of archery.
It seems Sir Glyndal's doubts no longer plague him. May his newfound confidence see him through his trial of archery.
You have my support. We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
You'll help him, won't you, Arisen?
As a matter of fact...
I beg you, find him and bring him safely home. If...
I'd quite like... Townspeople dependency.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow. I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Come. We've much to be getting on with. Feeling rested, I trust?
I beg you, find him and bring him safely home. If all...
You'll help him, won't you, Arisen?
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light. We're here, Master. If Master Sebastian is yet to return, perhaps we ought to make for Melv and search for him. Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?
I fear I'm poisoned. Please, you must help me. Please, sir.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
I fear I'm poisoned. Please, you must help me. Please, sir.
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
If you feel overburdened, mayhap I could carry some things for you.
stop till a passenger comes along.
I'll sleep like a lord.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
How dare you?
Wearing armor all day has
I'll take the night watch on desperate men.
A crime committed here will see one confined to jail.
I've heard that jailers are paid a pittance, despite the hardships of their work.
Then a bribe might avail us, should the time come.
Looks like we've both got some time on our hands.
You'll help him, won't you, Arisen?
I beg you, find him and bring him safely home. If aught were to befall him,
You'll help him, won't you, Arisen? You'll help him, won't you, Arisen?
Thank you. Never did I dream those plants were poisonous. I suppose I was rather careless. You have my gratitude, but do excuse me. I'd best make for home. Home at last.
Welcome home, young master.
Thank you, Diana. I am glad to be back. 'Twas a hard journey, but I found what I sought. I only hope Mother will be pleased.
Oh, a blue sunbright.
Oh no, they're quite real. Rather rare, though, and particularly...
Really?
A picture you...
I believe Miss Daphne, indeed.
For true?
I think I could arrange...
Yes. Well...
All this racket. Good gracious.
Oh, you...
What precisely have you told?
Not a word.
Good. Do be sure to leave the house and fare you well, child. Come, Diana.
What was that all about?
I do wonder what that was all about. Though I'm not sure we ought to pry.
I scarce know what to make of this outcome. It strikes me that we have not visited Mel for some time. Shall we stop by and see how its people fare of late? Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Seems you won't be swayed. A shame, that. Seems you won't be swayed. A shame, that.
Over here, if you please.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
Witness my iron.
You have my protection!
You're in trouble now.
Oh, no.
My heart
Can't even think straight.
Not to look forward to, but a long day of work.
Would you mind coming over here? That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise. We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. We have found a material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Still in the I'm not dying by the likes of you.
I shan't let them harm you.
He's trying to piss me off.
Fine place to harvest some ingredients.
No harm in picking a few. An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Rest all my equipment.
Money can buy comfort, sure, but not happiness.
You're always such fun to talk to. To think the lady here has been supporting the gracious hand for so long. I must find a...
'Tis a relief to be home safe and sound. What was that all about? Mother seemed awfully perturbed.
Are all the nobles so kind? I can't...
What was that all about?
What's going on?
Doesn't seem right.
I've naught to say to the likes of you. I've naught to say to the likes of you.
Barely lift their sauce. It pains me to give in. Yet what choice have we?
There's naught I love more than a saucy rumour.
The rules at your neck.
What's to do? Precious little time.
Very well. I shall return.
Shall we get some rest then?
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead. Come, we've much